Thank you for the host, Freddie. And if you guys are watching, please let me know if the chat is working correctly. Hello, Mr. Kosugi. What is the good word? We are about 5 minutes late, and I apologize, so bear with me, folks. I am running a few minutes behind on a few little odds and ends. I'll take that as a no. Hello, Miss Delvey. How's my favorite redhead doing?
Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you guys are doing well. It looks like I got camera issues, and I am going to apologize very much so for this. I'm hoping you guys can at least hear me. If you cannot hear me, let me know. I got to go remove some stuff real quick. I am not having a good technical week. I am not having a good technical week whatsoever. So bear with me, folks. So you can hear me, but the camera is choppy as you know what, isn't it? That's not good. Oh my God. I know what it is. I was doing a lot of reworks, and I have a feeling there's a lot of stuff that's crashing crashing my camera, or chewing up my CPU on my camera. This is not a, this is not going to be a good day. All right, give me a minute. I got to go remove a couple of things, and I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray that frees up the camera. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. If the audio's working, I guess I can. Uh, the camera is extremely choppy right now. So bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm trying to get everything fixed. I thought I had all my technical snafus taken care of. I thought I had all my technical snafus taken care of yesterday, but apparently I don't. Dun, 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 dun. No viruses. It was me playing with some stuff, and it screwed up a lot of things. There we go. I think that fixed it. I was having microphone problems earlier, and good evening, Twisty. And it's kind of like I added a few gadgets, and what it does is it basically steals stuff from the camera, or actually it was stealing stuff from the microphone first, and then it was stealing stuff from the camera, and I literally have to go like shut it off and bring it back up, shut it off, bring it back up, and it is very, very, very frustrating, to say the least. Um, so I apologize for that, folks. It's just, you don't want my life this week. You really don't. But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are here, I want to welcome you to the one and only Wits. We are the one and only live interactive game show. We come to you every Wednesday night, every Saturday night. And like I said, you guys can see, we've been playing around with a few things to get it fixed. Or get a few bugs fixed and out of the way. And I've been working on this pretty much all day today, for the most part, because it was just pretty much too hot to go mow grass today. So I basically stayed down in the studio and just decided to work on everything. He's going to go test his mic. Twisty, you do know where the microphone is actually supposed to be used and where it's not supposed to be used, right? I just want to make sure, because we don't want you using it in the wrong spot. But as you guys can see on the screen, we've added some little odds and ends, and I've actually lost one of them. Oh no, it's not supposed to be on this screen. It's not supposed to be on this screen. we have two little co-hostesses on the board there. So we need you guys to help us name our two sweethearts. We're looking for you guys to help us name the sweethearts. You think you can do them. Well, see, that's the problem. When you think, Twisty, you have problems. Thinking. Uh, so yeah, like I said, we're looking for the name for our two little guests. You guys see there on the screen. The two ladies are going to. It was basically, I think it was either Fallen or DMK suggested a Vanna White, and so I went digging, and I went digging for them, and it was like they are hard to find graphics that I could borrow. Everything had watermarks on them, and a lot of issues with transparency and a few other things. Uh, so it was tougher than you would think. It was actually a lot tougher than you would think. But they are pretty much here, pretty much on every screen we have. Um, so while I'm doing this, though, we need to set this up. Dun, dun, dun. Come on, mouse, start working correctly. What do I have in here that's also running? Ah, there we go. Because the taller ones always make you want to spend more time. Besides which, I'm Hodor. I'm Hodor. I always have a taller guest. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, it is time for our pregame where we do the little chit chat and the talking and everything else in the meantime. This is one of our few games where we have no trivia, no questions. You're just going to see a box of 15 uncovered squares, or 15 covered squares. About every minute, one box will open and a fact will be revealed. A few seconds after that, that box is going. We kind of changed this up to make it a little more difficult for you guys. Shortly after the 45 seconds, give or take, that box is going to close and another one's going to open. And the reason I did this was because I've had too many people that were guessing the puzzle basically after about 3 or 4 picture pieces. So I figured I'm adding this in to make it a little bit harder, a little bit more difficult, and it's also a timer for me. Now, to warn you guys, this is it's just something that's going to go on while I'm talking. There are going to be no answers given because this will be, if you guys happen to get it on the wheel, this will be the one-player game. So, like I said, if you guys want to guess, you can guess. Feel free. I am not going to respond to the guesses. This is strictly in here to give you guys something to watch besides this ugly mug. Doing my chat, my conversations. Now, as for our chat for today, you guys, I hope you guys saw the title. It was prizes, game shows, and all that jazz. And why is it all that jazz? Because, ladies and gentlemen, it is Jazz Day. That's right. Go put in some Chick Corea, put in some Dizzy Gillespie, put in some smooth jazz, and just enjoy the vibe. See, this is where I could use Lick 93 bit, and I think the camera's acting up again. Camera is acting up again. Damn it. Hold on 1 minute. like I said, the camera has gone kind of crazy on me today, and and like I said, I think I just added in too many widgets. I think I added in basically too many widgets for this one. Um, so I have to actually figure out what I'm going to take out to improve the camera performance. I do know I've still got all the face rig stuff in here. That stuff does have to come out because I do know that is part of the problem. I know it's a major part of the problem because, like I said, this PC, while it can handle a lot, apparently this is one of those things it can't handle. But let's see. So, like I said, today is basically Jazz Day. Actually, there were about 3 or 4 good holidays to pick for the title, and I went with the jazz just because of all that jazz. But believe it or not, today is also. Let me go pull this up because I thought I still had it up here somewhere. Today is also National Blueberry Cheesecake Day. There you go. It is International Jazz Day and National Blueberry Cheesecake Day. So it's actually a very good day today. Uh, but yeah, it is. But we're sitting on International Jazz Day simply because I'm a huge jazz fan. I am a huge jazz fan, so I could not resist doing something around one of my favorite genres of music. Jazz, blues, country. Those are my big three. Those will always be my big three. I'm on the wrong window. Get on the right. The host is just not all here today. The host is just not all here today. When is he ever here, though? That's the question. When is the host ever here on a given day? I'm always fighting technical issues, doing too much on a computer, telling Bubbles to go up, and dealing with animals and pets in real life. Ugh. And I'm waiting for her to come down and say something. Hemp, erotica, and jet. No. We're not even counting the hemp and erotica. It's National Cherry Dessert Day, National Blueberry Cheesecake Day, and International Jazz Day. I'm set. I am set for life just for those three. The funny thing was that I was talking with Bubbles upstairs, and she's like, "Yeah, normally I make a blueberry cheese because it's like I'm going through the cupboards, and it's like we only have like one type of sugar in the closet or in the cupboard right now." And she's like, "Yeah, I use this to make my blueberry cheesecake or blueberry cake or whatever she calls it." And I'm like, that would be really, really good right now. Yes, it would. I would actually like blueberry cheesecake, but not happening. And apparently my slideshow still did not do what it was supposed to do because that was actually the last one. And then it just starts repeating them again. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, bear with me 1 minute. As we go get to chatbot, we get the 4-letter words set up. Bum, 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 bum. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, we get things started with your chance to possibly win a shot at the vault as we have our famous, semi-famous 4-letter word of the day. And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have never been here, this is a very simple process. We're going to show you 4-letter words that go across your screen. However, one letter has been removed from each of those 4 words, and those 4 letters reading straight down the middle, going from top to bottom, give you our magical four-letter word of the day. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the timer for your four-letter word starts now. Amazon, start 15-minute timer.
15 minutes, starting now.
How you doing, Sea Chicken? What's good, my friend? I hope you guys were there yesterday when we did our little tribute to Batman on our video game old school 8-bit tavern. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do another superhero next Friday, or if I am going to do. I thought about doing a sports theme, to be honest with you, just to mix it up. But I'm not 100% sure yet what we are going to do next Friday. So yes, like I said, let's see what we got. We had Sea Chicken giving us Seal, which would give us Rose, Kyle, Bouet, and Lind. So if the actual four-letter word going right down the middle was Seal, the bot, Alex Trebek bot, as you guys can see, should be announcing him as the winner. If you are watching us on Twitch, if you are watching us on YouTube, I just kind of have to keep an eye out for it myself. Simply because Alex Trebek bot only likes Twitch. He doesn't like Mixer, he doesn't like YouTube, and I am not making any more bots to deal with that. Although I found out supposedly I can. I just have to have like multiple copies of the chatbot software running. And you can already see what my camera is like today. So that likely is not going to happen whatsoever. And let's see, what else did we do on here today? What else were we playing with today on this box? So I'm hoping you. So let me know if you guys can still read it at the size it's at on the main screen. I'm thinking the four-letter word one's all right. The open game tonight may be a little more difficult. The four-letter word tonight may be a little more difficult in that regard. Show wasting almost no time. The four-letter word of the day is boom. And you actually have to thank Nerdy for that one. He had sent me a message for something, and we had like a little quick conversation on something, and the last thing he said when he ended the conversation was just boom. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what happens and see how well it goes. Amazon, stop timer. So basically, show took about 3.5 minutes to get the four-letter word of the day. Which reminds me, do I even have the vault open yet? No, I do not have the vault open yet. I knew I'd forget to open something. I always forget to open something when I'm doing these. It's just one of my little oops, or I should say my oopsie moments. You channeled your inner dude bro. Well, that's true. Your inner dude bro probably had something to do with it as well. But just don't tell Dr. Jekyll that we said that. All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, why do I have the large vault system up already? I'm supposed to have all the larges closed until I'm ready to use them. I just always seem to forget to close them after I practice on them and get them running. So with that, Mr. Kosugi, let's see what we've got. We have 5 numbers on every row, which means you actually get to choose which row you'd like me to pull an incorrect number from. So which row shall I pull the incorrect number off the board from? I have actually done it once, and because of that, I basically had to erase a previous code. So I've tried to make it so that does not happen again. I have tried to make it so that does not happen again. All right, Show says he would like a number out of row 4. All right, Mr. Kosugi. Coming out of row 4, we're getting rid of the 4. So we are getting rid of the 4 out of row 4 for you. And with that, Show, we need the 4-digit number that you think might just be opening the vault tonight. Hey, Lethal, what's good, my friend? What is the happenings? All right, Show says the combination to the vault is 3, 8, 2, 6. Ladies and gentlemen, we put 3826 into our trusty little computer, which isn't always so trusty lately. We press the red bar, and we hear... I'm not hearing nothing. Oh, there it is. It is not 3826, which means that the vault is still closed for a little bit longer. All right, so bear with me, folks, as we get everything set up for the key part of our show. Actually, what I meant to do was to do this just to see if this works. And like I said, if you guys, if this is loud, let me know. So you have been warned. I'm warning you right now before I hit the button. If this erupts in your ears, say something really quick for me. All right. Oh, I was going to ask you, Lethal, have you tried the H1Z1 stuff yet? I was going to ask if you've tried that yet. I've tried it a couple of times. It's all right. I think it's just a little too big of a map. And so I was just curious what you guys thought of it. All right, sweet, Took. That's what I needed. Well, this isn't the one I'm worried about. The one I'm worried about, I'm trying to avoid using just at the moment. The one I'm trying to avoid using is NorCal's because somebody said that blew their eardrums off. Oh, see, I haven't had server issues. I have not had server issues. Every time I've tried to play it, it's played beautifully. It's just huge compared to the other ones. It was literally my second game. I came in seventh place, and that was just because I never saw anybody whatsoever. Oh, you guys are all getting server issues, huh? Oh, like I said, I was just curious if you guys had tried it yet. Um, it's. I'm trying to think of the term I want to use for it. It's basically if Car Wars, and if you get the car, you're doing good. Have you played with people? Well, yeah, I played basically the base mode, the 100. I played in the 100, Have I played with other team members now? No, I haven't done any. I've done all solos so far. But that's because every time I happen to get on to play it, there's nobody happens to be on. So, like I said, that's why I was asking. That's why I was asking. All right, where am I going? Oh, yes. We are going to, ladies and gentlemen, the list. And the camera froze up again. Hold on 1 minute. Bear with me 1 minute, guys. Okay, so solo's working, nothing else is. All right, that makes sense. That's what I figured. That's what I was wondering. Um, so they got a lot of work to do. They definitely have a lot of work to do on that system. Then there's no I in team, but there is a me. Well, see, like I said, I still got to get used to it because it's all pretty strange to me at the moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, Amazon, start 30-minute timer.
30 minutes, starting now.
The game is fun for what it is. Like I said, I kind of pictured it as get in a vehicle and you're good as gold. Don't get in a vehicle and you're hosed. That's how I looked at it. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I told you guys Wednesday, I had a third list lined up for today. The third list of the today is gangster movies. Now, there are two types of gangster movies, just to warn you. There are the classic Scarface type gangster movies, and then there are the general gang type movies. For instance, I'll use Gangs of New York as an example. Gangs of New York is about gangs. It still counts. Carlito's Way is definitely up there, and my computer is definitely running slow because I have a whole bunch of stuff running. What do I close out here? Let's close out my email so I don't have to worry about that one. See, Romeo and Juliet would actually count, sort of, but I tried to avoid anything that fell along those lines. I literally did try to avoid anything that fell along those kind of lines just to narrow it down. I am going to say the hardest one up here will be number 9 or number 10. At least, or number 3. But yeah, I didn't realize there were two classifications. There's the mafia gangster movie, and then the gangster movie. They actually separated the two into different categories. West Side Story counts as a gangster movie. It was actually on my source that I could have used, but I didn't use it. Just because it was missing. It was missing that what's the word I'm looking for? Harshness. American Me. You're not an American show. You're a Knuckleheadian. You're Knuckleheadian. There's a difference. All right. I had to get up and do something else real quick. Public Enemies, not there. Now, see, I don't think Elf counts, Fallen. I don't think Elf counts as a gangster movie. Yeah, you got Gangs of Elves, but I kind of had to pass on that one. There are certain limitations to how far out I will stretch the rules. Oh, I know what's missing. Give me 1 minute, guys. There we go. I needed some background music. I definitely needed some background music. All right, bear with me 1 minute. I got to clean a couple of things up while I'm doing this. And hopefully the camera is not freezing up again. Hopefully the camera is not freezing up again. Ah, Delve taking my good one. Delve getting my good one. Once Upon a Time in America. I'm going to say that is probably the underappreciated gangster movie of the list. It's not to say it's the only lesser known one, but it is probably one of my favorites that nobody really thinks about. I considered Pulp Fiction. I really did until I kind of thought it was like more of a one man against a crime boss. No, Casino is not there. Blow, not on our list. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Apparently, Del knows her mafia movies or her gangster movies. Because I think Delv has gotten quite a few of these. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels wasn't there, but Snatch definitely was. But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are just joining us for the first time, those of you that are here, I would like to welcome you to the one and only interactive game show. We come to you live every Wednesday night. We come to you live every Saturday night. Whether or not we have technical issues, we do try to get there. Sometimes we're good at it. Sometimes we're not so good at it. Let's see. Of the ones that are left, I'm going to say number 9 or 3. I had 9 or 10 just because I didn't know if anybody was going to think of Once Upon a Time in America. But I'll go with 9 and 3 at the moment. So 9 is still there. 9 is still there. Donnie Brasco, I thought about. Donnie Brasco is one of those that is really underappreciated, just how good it is. Ugh. American History X. I don't know. Would American History X count? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I guess you would say it would count. So again, we are looking for various gangster movies. Hello, little French lady. How we doing, my dear? Like I said, other than the camera issues today, thankfully that's the only thing that has really been blowing up on me is the camera. Because right before I got started, the microphone literally went out, and it was like I'm running out of causes and fixes. It was literally the microphone's on. Every so often, it would show some activity, and then it would quit, and it would show some activity, and then it would quit. And I'm like, no, not on a Saturday night. You can't do this to me on my big prize night. Kill Bill was one of those that I was like, I would like to put it in here, but I just didn't know if it really fit the gangster movie. My suggestion for gangster movies this time. I I think it did make the cut on my source list, but it was just like I don't Kill Bill just didn't feel right when I had it up here for a while. New Jack City, a very very good one. So far we've had Road to Perdition, Carlito's Way, The Departed, Snatch, Reservoir Dogs, Once Upon a Time in America. So again, we are looking for gangster movies. And again, these do not have to be limited to mafia type gangsters. I know that kind of widens the field a lot, but it was like I was going through and I'm looking at the mafia ones, and it was either ones everybody really knew, like Godfather, Scarface, Reservoir Dogs, and it was like, and the list of 10 was there, and I'm like, this list is going to be over in 3 minutes. It's going to be over in 3 minutes if I left it to just some of the big name films. So I actually had to do a little bit of digging for this one. Now, I will say, oh, Sea Chicken taking American Gangster. I saw American History. I saw American Me. Um, and it was like, all right, I know American Gangster's got to be coming next, and nobody went for it. Nobody went for it after that. The Italian Job. I don't know if I'd really call that a gangster movie. I mean, I know some people do because it is a gang of four. But it was one of those where it's like I didn't know if it actually kind of fit the proper billing. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and yes, I know there are people that will argue with me on that one. And I would say they're right and they are wrong. Where did my notepad go? That's what I'm looking for. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first list of the night. There are no prizes, no vaults on this one. This is just basically the warm-up list. And usually this is the third list that does not get done on Wednesdays. Because Wednesdays we tend to occasionally have problems in that regard. And just to check to make sure my account is still running. There we go. The Mean Streets. The Dark Knight. Yeah, I could say The Dark Knight would The Dark Knight qualify as a legitimate gangster movie though? That's the question. Would The Dark Knight qualify as a legitimate gangster movie, or was it just a bunch of thugs and bad guys? That's how you have to think about it. So again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to List Wits. We are the only live interactive game show. We come to you live every Wednesday night, every Saturday night with the four-letter words, the list, and on Saturday nights we throw in an extra game show where you guys actually can compete for a prize. And then Friday nights we do our 8-bit theater, I keep saying theater. I have got to quit doing that. 8-bit tavern, where we just go back, we play some old school games just to show them off. We don't play them to win them. We don't play them to beat them. We just play them to look back at the history of classic games. Sort of like Twisty and his 1980s and 1990s commercials. See, what you need to do is go back to the 1970s, Twisted. Let's see some 1970s commercials. So we are down to 3. We are down to 3. And again, no hints come out till the timer goes off. City of God. Who was in City of God? I wasn't there. Why was I not there? Why was I not there? Oh, I know why. Because after I'd gotten off, I was like, somebody up there made me maddish. So it was kind of like, eh. So I really haven't turned the PlayStation on, but like twice last week. And one of those was Sunday, and one of those was just because I wanted to come downstairs and watch Netflix by myself, which is the scary part. Uh, I want to play more games, but I really don't. So it's kind of like, eh. And like I said, if the team function on H1Z1 is not working, then it's like, oh, I know what it was. It was because I wanted to play something Tuesday night, but because that was when all the updates got put out, and I get on and it's like nobody's playing Friday the 13th after the update. Nobody was playing Battlefront 2 after the update. I don't know what the update was for. And I think everybody was playing Fortnite, and I just wasn't in the mood for Fortnite that night. And it's like, okay. Uh-oh. Is the bot... Okay, there goes the bot. The bot is now working again. I have added a command. I am not going to tell you guys what it is just yet. But it's one of those where you guys can actually help each other out a little in terms of the whammies. Hopefully. Oh, two claiming the wheel slot, which means, ladies and gentlemen, Amazon, pause timer.
Sorry, you can only pause and resume timers through the Alexa app.
Oh, I don't have it on. Who's Bill Cullen? Show. You and me is going to have words. You and me is going to have words at some point. All right, so Mr. Tukaki is claiming a wheel slot here real quick. So with that, Tuk, let's see what Tuk's again. Let's see if he loses everything again, shall we? Oh, it is no prize for Tuk on this one. No prize for Tuk on that one. Sorry, Tuk. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose some. Good luck. Oh, is she leaving you? Bill Cullen is basically, he was the game show host of America prior to Bob Barker. He was pretty much the game show host prior to Bob Barker. He hosted The Price is Right. He was on To Tell the Truth. He was occasionally on I've Got a Secret. He's the host of the American version of Blockbusters, Hot Potato, I Guess. He is probably best known for his Blockbusters run if you are not a fan of game shows. If you are like an average fan of game shows, then you probably know him from Blockbusters. If you are like me, you probably know him best from his time on I've Got a Secret. But But a lot of the games he did were actually based on what we do with the list. And I can't think of the name of one of them off the top of my head. But Hot Potato was one. Blankety Blanks was another. Um, IQ or I Guess. Like I said, Blockbusters. And like I said, he has done some stinkers. Uh, there's one there's one game show which is a total stinker, really, in which the only thing he actually does is he gives them a topic, and then you have like four players, and they each have to name something that fits the topic, and they will name an object. So let's just say it's people in a circus. And player one would say Trapezarist. Player two would then say Ringmaster. Player three, Clown. Number four, Human Cannonball. And that's pretty much all the game was. And it would just cycle around. And you had, I think, like 5 seconds to come up with a correct answer, but you couldn't duplicate it. And I want to say there's a Canadian show. It was either Canadian or UK that basically took that theory of a show and they ran with it, and then they claimed it was original. And I'm like, dude, look, I will give the UK shows credit when they get an idea stolen and to put into the US. And it's like, what was the tagline? The tagline was, let's see how good your memory is, like we've never seen before, or something like that. And it was just, the original version was bad enough. Their version was not any better. The only difference was theirs literally started. You started with, like, I think 9 people, I think, and as long as you didn't make it down to the finals, or you weren't the last player, you got to come back for the rest of the week for as long as the game was going.
I don't know that.
And it was just boring. I don't know if it was the host the UK version had, or if it's one of those cases where this is just a bad idea. Hello, Miss Pooh Bear. How are you doing, my dear? But it's one of those cases where don't imitate this idea. Just don't imitate this idea. Ah, Fallen taking lucky number 11 off the board. Lucky number 11 comes off the board as one of our gangster movies. And like I said, that was the one I had as the hardest one on here, I think. I am really surprised number 8 hasn't come off. And 3 I can kind of see as being a little more difficult. But I really thought number 9 was going to last for a while. I really thought number 9 was going to last for a while. Amazon, how much time's on the timer?
You have 7 minutes and 30 seconds left on the.
All right, so we still got 7.5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, for you guys to come up with 2 gangster movies. All you got to do is come up with 2 gangster movies. Can't be that hard, can it? And again, this is basically our warm-up list. There are no prizes. There are no vaults on this one. It's just to get your minds on the way and going. NC Kansas City Hustle. So the Nerd Circle has a Kansas City Hustle. Is that what we're saying? But yeah, tonight is literally... Oh, I know what I was going to do. I knew what I meant to do. I got to look at something real quick. Let's see. No, I'm still I am still getting cut off. Plus, the light is not helping there. Damn it. The light is not helping there. I wanted to test something while I was doing it on air, and I forgot to do it till just now. So again, we are looking for two last gangster movies. And again, we will not be giving you guys any hints until the timer goes off. And because this is a practice list, the hints won't be around for a while. So this one will be kind of quickish. And for those of you that cannot see them at the moment, and I asked everybody that was in here early to help out on this one. So we're going to shrink this down for a minute. Oop, wrong box. Damn it. Hold on. There we go. As you guys can see, we have two hostesses on the board. And like I said, it was either Fallen or DMK that suggested I come up with a couple of them. So we're looking for the name. We're looking to name our our hostesses. Hello, Nerdy. What's good, my friend? So we're looking to name our two hostesses. They're just basically characters on the board. Like I said, either DMK or Fallen had suggested that I put a Vanna White up there. And I kind of like those two graphics enough where they worked for me. They actually worked for me in that regard. Like I said, I'm going to apologize. The camera's been kind of choppy so far tonight, a couple of times. So if the camera just starts chopping, the voice is still working, so you guys will still hear me. I'll just have to work my way around those when we notice it's occurring. So far, it's actually behaving, and I wanted to see. And what I don't get is I've had no frame drops. Usually when the camera starts chopping, I expect frame drops, but I'm not getting it. So I just kind of have to figure out what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping. Oh, sorry. I was getting up to do something else while I was over here. That's why I had gotten up, because I was wanting to see where I fit on the camera. Not opening your computer or turning on the PS4 till. Hey, I don't blame you. It's Memorial Day weekend. I don't blame you in the slightest. Like I said, the only reason I am is because I want to stay from upstairs as much as I can for a couple of days. So I'll probably be on more than I normally am. Which is saying something for me. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for two gangster movies. We are looking for two gangster movies. And again, these can be gangster, on the street gangsters. These can be mafia gangsters. It is a very broad term. But those are basically the two genres that are given to a gangster movie. So what did we have? We had Forrest Gump. I don't think the Castaway had anything with gangs in it. I don't think the Castaway had anything with gangs in it. Little Rascals, technically a gang, but no. Not even going to come close to making it on this one. Hello, gay man, what's good? But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are just joining us, welcome to Wits. We are the only live interactive game show where you guys can actually win collectibles. And I don't mean Steam cards, I don't mean PSN cards. No. FedEx is run by Teamsters, but that is not going to count. Nope, it is not Scarface came in, not one of the ones we are looking for. I like the layout now a lot better. Now that I got a few extra things in there. I do have one problem is, like I said, the camera has been getting choppy. So it's kind of like I've got to go through and I got to pull out some other odds and ends. Um, because what was it I was doing? Oh yeah, I had added the stream label stuff to get to the wheel faster, and it helps, but I can't figure out if that's what's causing my camera slowdown. I can't figure out if that's what's causing my camera slowdown or not. I know the face rig software is it, and I've still got to pull those out of there. The PC just simply can't handle it. The French Connection, Big Trouble in Little China, American Hustle. I'm going to say absolutely nothing yet. No clues, no hints until my timer goes off on the other end. But yeah, like I said, the one thing I really do like most of all is this now looks filled. It's not just one big empty blank space. The camera's fine. I like the larger camera a little bit, but it was all of this on the left hand side that was just kind of getting to me, because it was like every time I was trying to fill something up. Amazon, stop timer. All right, that is the timer for the board. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of hints. One is an Oscar-winning movie. One has Larry Fishburne in it. So one of them is Larry Fishburne. One of them is an Oscar-winning movie. So those are your first two hints for the gangster movies. But yeah, like I said, I was literally digging through, trying to find the cartoon hostess to put on the screen. And once I found one I liked, and I got it transparent sized and everything that really worked, then I'm like, okay, what can I do at the bottom? Because now I got this big blank space at the bottom of the board. And I'm like, well, I know what everybody else does or tries to do, so I figured I was going to give it a shot with the appreciation logos. I'm not going to say what it will take for you guys to get on the board. As a executive producer, as a co-producer, or as a new audience team member, new audience studio audience member is pretty easy. That's basically the new followers, or the new followers. And Fallen taking Hoodlum off the board, which means we are down to one that is left, and this is an Oscar-winning movie. This is an Oscar-winning movie. And I would have swore the moment I said Oscar winner, you guys would have had it like in a heartbeat. And let's see. What do I want to say? It has had an Oscar-winning performer in it. Not Godfather 2, not Pulp Fiction. I don't think Juice has ever had an Oscar show. Maybe it did. I don't remember it. Think one of the all-time great Oscar-winning movies. The blue pills give him a jump start. We don't want to know what the red pills jump start. We do not want to know what the red pills jump start. So yeah, I think I finally got the layout to where I want it. Like I said, I'm big enough on the camera where I'm not hidden in the corner. There's the appreciation tags at the bottom. There is a donation button of sorts, but it is not for donations. You guys just can't see it at the moment. And I just realized something. Hold on 1 minute. All right, I'm gonna have to figure out the resize on that one later. I just noticed that the list board is a bit larger than it should be. Just a smidge larger than it should be. So we are looking for an Oscar-winning movie. It's a very important part of game show history. It's a very important part of game show history. Let's see, what else? Um, nope, not Slumdog Millionaire. It has a... I'm trying to think here. It is considered one of American Film Institute's greatest movies of all time. I'm trying to think of... It was sort of based on a real story. It was sort of based on a real story. And like I said, I'm shocked this one has not come up yet. Oh, am I gonna have to give you guys this one? That's it. Everybody needs to go back to film class. Everybody needs to go back to film class. Because I have not seen this come up yet today. All right, it has been it won Best Film, Best Actor, Best Director, Best Screenplay, Best Supporting Actress, Best Cinematography. It won 8 out of the 12 categories it was nominated in. It was nominated in 12. It won 8 Oscars. Wow, I am shocked. I am really, really shocked. Nope. It is, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm hoping there's a few people that are like, oh, I should have known this. Because if not, I'm sending every one of you back to go watch this film one time. It is on the waterfront. It is on the waterfront with Marlon Brando, Carl Malden, Lee J. Cobb, Rob Steiger, Elia Kazan won for director. Wow, I know I'm old. I know I'm old, but come on, guys, it's one of the all-time greats. It is one of the all-time greats on the waterfront. So we had Road to Perdition, Carlito's Way, Hoodlum, The Departed, Snatch, Reservoir Dogs, American Gangster, On the Waterfront, Lucky Number 11, and Once Upon a Time in America. Yeah. You trollers. I know y'all are trolling now. It is one of the all-time great mafia gangster movies of all time. Uh, but yeah, I think it's gonna. I think it, American Gangster, and Once Upon a Time in America are the three that are based on real life. My wife said thought she was going. My wife said thought she was crazy. Well, that's it. Everybody has to go watch it after the game show tonight. New role, just so you guys can see Marlon Brando at his best. Carl Malden being one of the all-time greats. Um, he basically made his name in that movie. All right, so now that you guys have had your warm-up list, it's time for the first of the real things. See, always listen to your wife, Fallen. Always. But no! No. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the first of our prize/vault lists. And even though it's about jazz, I kind of had to pick. I picked something that was kind of stayed along the same theme. I actually picked something that stayed along the same thought process. But for list number 2 of the evening, I decided I had to go with Hit Blank. We are looking for words and phrases that basically start with the word hit. Hit the road, hit the hay, not there. Hit the bricks. Hit list. Hit it out of the park. Hit the heights. Oh, Fallen beat you to it, Twisty. Fallen beat you to it. Amazon, start 25-minute timer.
25 minutes, starting now.
You guys just letting Twisty just fire off questions right out there. Hit up, nope. Hit marker, not there. Hitchcock. I gotta debate whether or not to give one here. I am going to give Delve number 10. Hit the roof or hit the ceiling. Kind of the same principle. So I had to think about that one. Fallen with number 9. Hit it off. Kosuki, hit your stride. Wow, that one I thought was going to last for a while. Let's see. Hit the headlines, hit the fan, hit like a tunnel brick. Hit on me, sexy. Hit and run. Hit to the head, hit the strips. Kosugi taking number 3. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure we haven't hit any, or I haven't missed any. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. All right, so we've not had any of the others come up yet. Hit them up, hit me up, hit rock bottom. Hit it out of the ballpark. Hit for 6, hit the spot. Fallen. It says 6 on here. It's supposed to say hit below the belt. Um, I goofed and I hadn't changed the word. Because basically hit below the 6 and hit below the belt are kind of like one and the same. See, Twisty threw out all the early ones and and they weren't up there. Fallen throwing out the middle group, and he's running into he's just hitting a stream going. So we are down to 2. Hit the wrong note. Fallen just wants to hit, or Twisted just wants to hit Fallen is all I know right now. Delve with number 4. So we are down to one last correct answer. We are down to one last correct answer. And I will say it was probably the one I think would have been the hardest. Hit the alarm clock, hit the books. Twisted just wants to hit Fallen with anything he can get his hands on right now. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for hit blank. We are looking for a phrase that starts with the word hit. Hit them while they're down. Oh. Oh. But ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you guys to List Wits. We are the only live interactive game show where you, the viewers, can actually win stuff. And you can kind of see some of it on the camera, off to the side. The stuff up the top we keep, that's ours. Hit every branch on the way down, especially if Twitch is throwing Fallen down the tree. Oh, I like the plateau one, Sea Chicken. I wish I had thought of that one. I wish I had thought of that one. And again, we do not give you guys any hints for any of the list items until our timer goes off. At which point, then we start giving out hints. And when I start giving out hints, watch out because Mark and Fallen are quick. When I start giving out hints, Mark, Fallen, and Twisty are very, very quick to come up with what's up there. Hit the Asian midget farm. Hit the bullseye. Nice, simple, and it would have been a good one. But I couldn't replace anything. I didn't have one up here that I didn't like that I couldn't replace. But yeah, like I said, what you guys can kind of see over here are some of the example prizes that we give away. I may do a studio rearrange again because I kind of want more of the prizes visible. So it's kind of like, all right, how do I keep the ones that people have sent me on camera, and how do I put the ones that you guys can win on camera? It's kind of like the situation Nerdy had, where he's like he would love to get a wide angle camera just for the prize pile, and I would love to put a second webcam. Hit like a wussy. Let's see. Hit a bad patch. Hit the dirt. Hit like a ton of bricks. Hit the deck. That's a good one, Che. I like that one. I like that one a lot. So far, Sea Chicken had hit the bullseye, and Che had hit the deck. I gotta say, those are my two favorite ones. Um, but yeah, let me think. What can I pull out to show off as a sample prize? Because I don't want to flip back up. Hit the mother load. That one is brilliant. Hit the mother load is brilliant. Um, I'm trying to think of what I could. Oh, it's right down here at the bottom. So, just for an example, if you are lucky when we get to the open game tonight, you could possibly win. Who did I grab? I grabbed D-Day from Animal House. This is just one of the examples of the prizes that we have that we give away. Pretty much every Wednesday and Saturday. For the list, we give away the small prizes. Those are things such as the magnets you see back here. We have Hot Wheels cars, loose pops, tum-tums, old Happy Meal toys. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, see, I got to make another one. It's like I've seen like some really good hit ones. So it's like, let's see, I'm going to steal this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. uh, so again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to List Wits. We are the only live interactive game, and what we are doing is we are doing the list. This is basically Family Feud without the points. Oh, and Fallen takes it. Hit on all cylinders. It is indeed hit on all cylinders. Cylinder, I will give you credit for that one, Fallen. Close enough. It was sort of like Delve's roof and ceiling. I kind of like I said is close enough to meaning pretty much the exact same thing. So for this list, ladies and gentlemen, we had Hitman, Hit Your Stride, Hit and Miss, Hit a Brick Wall, Hit That Like Button, uh, uh, or hit the follow button. There we go. I should have put that one in there. I should have put hit the follow button. It should have been one of them. Hit a snag, hit below the 6 or hit below the belt. Again, I used the wrong word. It was supposed to be belt. Hit on all cylinders, hit a nerve, hit it off, and hit the roof. Those, ladies and gentlemen, were our hit list. And yes, I had to throw that very, very bad pun out there just because it made a lot of sense. All right, so bear with me, folks, as we get the prizes and the vault slot loaded up. Fallen might be hitting a nerve, all right. Well, let's see. Fallen ended up with 2, 4. Fallen ended up with 6 of them. Delve had 2. And Show had 2. Now, see, what Fallen is saying is, I only got 2. Mrs. Fallen got the other 4. I guarantee you that's what he's saying right now, just to cover his bases for not getting the on the waterfront answer. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Am I right, Fallen? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Revenge for Wednesdays. That's true. What was it Wednesday? Twisted had... I don't think I have the list anymore in front of me. I think Twisted had gotten like 7 of them on Wednesday's stream. He had gotten 7 of them on our Wednesday stream. Because he ended up getting... What did you end? Oh, yeah, that's right. He won the Batman figure. Twisted actually won the Justice League Batman figure Wednesday. So, I told you. I told you. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to find out if Mrs. Fallen actually won Fallen another prize tonight. So we are going to start with the very basic Timothy Oliphant and a PlayStation 4's Hitman. It is not Hitman. Let's see. And we could come up with a ton of puns here for this list. And we're going to come up with a ton of puns because we're like ahead of schedule right now. We're going to see if Fallen is getting a winning slot or if he hit a snag. Oh, it is a snag for Fallen. But we got 2 more for Fallens we have to do. That's right, it was the fictional turtles list. And let's see if Fallen's answers are hitting on all the cylinders. Oh, there it is. Fallen will be getting the vault shot. And let's find, that means we know Fallen's got the vault shot, so we have to go through the rest of Fallen's. So it is either going to be Fallen, Show, or Delve. So we clean out Fallen's remaining 3 guesses, in which gets rid of like 3 of my punt, and there it is. Fallen with the clean sweep for list number 1 tonight. Fallen with the clean sweep. He just literally hit it off and out of the ballpark. And just to prove that none of the others had it behind there we go. So Fallen will be getting the small prize and the vault for this opportunity at the vault. So bear with me, guys, as I get the small prize set up, because that's the one that always takes the longest. Because I don't actually have it open. And the pictures you see on the screen right there are some of the prizes that are still available. And I use the word some, as you guys are about to see, for a reason. Because again, it picks them all pretty much at random. And this will take a second to load up, so I do apologize. Bum, 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 bum. By the way, I still want some of those poppers. I still want some of those poppers. Just so you know. She made my mouth water with those. Yeah, just ask the wife for the vault combination. You never know. You never, ever, ever know. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Fallen is about to choose a treasure chest between number 1 and number 179. So, Fallen, which treasure chest would you like, my friend? Twisted says number 5, except Twisted doesn't do the picking. Kids are picking the ball. All right. Number 178 for Fallen is the Freddy Krueger Pop Keyring. The Freddy Krueger Pop Keyring, which should be over there. No, bear with me, guys. Dun, 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 dun. So for Fallen, he is getting Freddy Krueger. That will be going to Fallen. Basically, no strings attached to this. He won this fair and square. And like I said, folks, this is an example of some of the smalls we give away. Um, I think I sent you the last package you got, right, Fallon? Or I think I sent you the last package that I had on your name. Yep, I sent you the last package already. So I gotta label this one. I do have to label this one, so bear with me one sec. See, we still do things old school around here. We actually write things down. Ah. Oh, Mark, if you are still here, I don't know if you ever, because I haven't been on Instagram to check. I don't know if you ever got the Warrior piece yet. But I realized I goofed and I left the extra chair out of it. So I'm going to try to get that to you in a regular envelope as soon as I can. It was one of those things I just kind of forgot to do, or it basically fell out of the, it fell out of my pile before I actually got it in the box. Okay, yeah, that's the one I was referring to. Is the Batman, the Batgirl figure, right? Batgirl or Catwoman, one of the two, because I think those are the only two I have left. For the bendables, at least for them. I've got the bendables now for the Looney Tunes characters, but I don't have the bendables for the. I've only got the one Batman bendable figure left. Okay, yeah, that's right. So, Mark, like I said, if you are still here, I do owe you that extra piece. I was trying to see if Mark was still on the channel, and I don't see him at the moment. So, Mark, I do owe you that extra piece. I am going to try to get that out to you as soon as I can, because that's not going to cost me a lot in shipping and handling. All right, so with that, Fallen has part number 2 to deal with tonight. And that is the vault. All right, Fallen, as you can see on the board, there are only 4 numbers left in the green row. That's it. So you cannot remove a number from the green row. So from which of the remaining 3 rows would you like me to pull the incorrect number from? We have the orange row, the white row, and the blue row. Oh, I gotta go. I keep forgetting vault's on. I have to go pause the background music. All right, Fallen says we need to remove 1 number from the blue row. All right, Aaron, we are going to remove from the blue row. Let's get rid of the 8. I don't like the 8. The 8's just too loopy for my liking. So with that, Fallen, we need the 4-digit number that you think is opening the vault. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have never seen the vault, this is kind of like our bonus game. It's a lot more random in terms of playing it than skill. And basically what they do is they have to come up with a 4-digit number. The first number will be in the top row, the orange row. The second number of the combination is in the white row. The third number is in the blue row. And the fourth number of the combination is in the green row. And they basically remove 1 number based on the game. If a game is like really too easy, we kind of try to avoid the vault. But you will almost always remove a number from when you win a list slot or a specific list slot. And sometimes on the bonus, the main games, we will also have you remove a number. So for instance, Fallen's Kids says the combination to the vault tonight is 5049. Ladies and gentlemen, we plug 5049 into the computer-controlled lock. If you've ever seen Dreamhouse, you know what comes next. We press the little red button, and we hear no vault combination tonight. Or at least not yet. We still got one more possible list this evening. If we get to that, we will have another vault shot opportunity. So bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, as we get back over to the price screen. And again, for those of you that have never been here before, there are other ways you can get a vault shot, but it's a gamble. What we have is we have our own version of the mystical magical wheel. And what is on this wheel is basically the more you watch, the more points you earn. If you rate us, if you follow us, if you donate, if you do cheers and bits, those are all bonus points. If you host us, as bonus points. And what you actually get are we call whammies from Press Your Luck. And if you have enough whammies, you can spend 50 whammies and you get a shot at the wheel. The rule to the wheel is, Show is going to take a big chance. Show is taking a big chance. We would spin the wheel for you, and this is just a sample because Show is actually taking a vault shot. And in this case, I actually lost all my whammies. It's basically all my points I earned are gone. That's what the white square is. And basically, it would literally remove all the whammies from you. You can check and see how many whammies you have with the exclamation whammies command. That will tell you how many whammies you've earned for watching the show. But we got to jump back over to... Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, hold on. We got to jump back over to the vault because Show has just spent 90 points. No. You can, if you do exclamation whammies right now, Fallen, that'll tell you how many points you got. You can spend 90 points for if you've got enough for a vault shot. Or you can spend just the 50 points for the wheel shot. So Show is taking a big chance, and I think I'm going to up the vault cost to an even 100 at one point or another. Just because I kind of like it as a round number. Amazon off. All right, so Show, you're calling for a vault shot. That means right now, do we have, let's see, we have more than 12 numbers left on the board. Once we're down to 12 numbers, which is basically 3 in every row, the vault points cannot be used. So Show, with that, my friend, we need the 4-digit number that you think is opening the vault this evening. Yes, he's cashing in 90 of his whammies that he has earned. It's sort of like Took basically spent the 50 he had for the wheel shot earlier. But the 50 on the wheel can get you a small prize. The brown squares are basically does nothing. There's a small prize, vault shot, and a one-player game. And basically the one-player game is basically your chance to win a larger prize. All right. Show says we're going to go with 5848. Ladies and gentlemen, we put 5848 into the combination lock. We press the button. The combination is locked in. The vault combination of 5848 is not the combination to the vault. So it's exclamation wheel. Now here's the catch. The wheel has a 60-minute cooldown period. So Took used it a while ago. I don't remember when he used it. So it's locked out. Show just used the vault combination, so I know the vault combination is locked out. The vault combination is locked out for 15 minutes. So nobody can, you can try it, but it won't be available to you. All right, so unfortunately, show spent 90 whammies. Came up empty, but that's the way it goes sometimes. As Took, who has twice done the wheel in the past and twice ended up bankrupting himself out. And again, guys, as you guys can see over here, I keep forgetting to point the other direction. We have the two new co-hostesses on the board. I'm looking for legitimate names for my two co-hosts. Looking for two legitimate names for my co-hostesses. So if you guys can come up with one that works, let me know. But at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main game of the evening. And our main game of the evening is one of our open games tonight. It is one of our open games tonight, which means if you are on the channel, if you are in the chat, you are eligible to participate. The game is... Oh, you know what I forgot? I did it again. Oh, I know why I did it this time, because... But yeah, the wheel, I think the wheel has a 60-minute cooldown. The vault has a 15-minute cooldown. But the reason is the vault is more expensive. And once we get to a certain point of numbers left on the combination, or on the lock, it can no longer be used. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a game that we made ourselves. We based it off of literally 2 game shows. And the first, believe it or not, was a kid show. The second is based off of Wits. And there was a show called First Letter First that I never really ever was able to find. Careful, Twisty's getting hungry, Shay. Careful. And yes, his theme song does run for a little bit longer than I had anticipated. Ironically, it's harder for me to get the timings right in OBS than it was on anything else I've ever done. It's harder for me to get the timings right on OBS than anything else I've ever done. So it's like, if you guys want to donate money so I can buy a stream deck, okay. But yes, one of the things I do say is, if you win, you don't worry about shipping or handling. We eat the cost. That's why it's taking me longer to ship stuff out right now, because finances are the way they are. But your stuff will get to you. You just have to bear with me. It used to be I was pretty good. I'd get stuff out pretty much every week. I have, like I said, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 boxes over here waiting to go out. And I got like 5 groups of packages in here that still are waiting to go out. Or waiting to get boxed. Alright, how long is this bloody theme song? Oh, okay, we're almost done. I forgot this song was this long. I totally forgot this song was this long. We're almost to the end, I promise. This is one that YouTube's going to yell at me about. I will guarantee you this is one YouTube will yell at me about. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, for the game of first letter first, this is how it works. It's basically a crossword puzzle with a theme. It is very similar to how Crosswits works. If you remember Crosswits, they gave you basically a theme, and you only had about 7 words to figure out what the theme was. Well, to us, 7 is not enough. Our puzzles tend to have anywhere from 8 to 15 or more words in them. The catch is, you're not actually solving the words by guessing those clues. Every word in the puzzle will relate to a common theme. So again, if you saw a statue, subway, port, and liberty, and let's just say America, the common theme for that is New York City. That is what will win you the game. You have to give us the theme of the puzzle to win the game. Okay? So how do you get to see these words? One letter at a time. That's it. That's all you're going to reveal is one letter at a time. There will be up to 26 questions per game because there are 26 letters to the alphabet. The answer to each trivia question will reveal all the blocks that start with the same letter. So, for instance, if the trivia question is, what fruit did Eve tempt Adam into eating? The answer, of course, is the apple. After whoever gives me the apple answer, they will see where all the A's are in the puzzle. They will see where all the A's are in the puzzle. Oh, hold on. I got to get my question file because I cannot read it. So bear with me 1 minute. I almost forgot. I have to have this. Okay. After the letters are revealed, in other words, where all the A's are, you get one guess at the theme of the puzzle. Okay, and again, that's all we need is the theme to the puzzle. We will give you one clue to the puzzle before we start the trivia questions. A correct trivia question or the correct theme gives you the game, and you win a prize. You win one of our large prizes. We do have a vault set up for this, but we are not going to use the bonus board for this one because I plan on doing another list tonight. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, give me 1 minute as I try to maximize this. Okay, it is maximized. It's maximized as best as I think I'm going to get it. All right, so I'm going to hope this is large enough for everybody to see. If not, I'm apologizing beforehand. If not, I am going to apologize beforehand. So, the theme to this puzzle is something having to do with television. That's the clue down in the bottom corner, is television. So that's your only immediate clue to the puzzle. Now, the host always chooses the first number. And again, I don't know where each letter is. So with that, well, actually, I'm going to let Fallen choose because Fallen got the prize on the list. So Fallen, we need a number between 1 and 21. We need a number between 1 and 21 to start us off. So Fallen, whenever you are ready, give me a number and we'll go with it. All right, Fallen says we're going to take question number 4. So again, this is a speed thing. So it's basically first correct answer gets it. Oh, I know what this one is. He's a numerist. He's a numerist. And you guys are going to have to apologize because I need this right now. To prove recycling was still useful, in Germany, they made an igloo of 322 of these. To prove recycling was still useful, in Germany, they made an igloo of 322 of these. And I am going to put the music back on. I hate doing the show without music. It is not beer bottles. It is not plastic bottles. To prove that recycling was still useful, in Germany, they made an igloo out of 322 of these. It is not aluminum cans. It is not toilet rolls or water bottles. Think something larger. And I will try to give you guys some hints on this because I don't want to run the timer. Think something a little bit larger. In Germany, they made an igloo of 322 of these recycled items. Nope, not large enough yet. Cars is too large. Cars is a good guess, but cars are too large. It's something that's in your house. It is something that is in your house. To prove recycling was still useful, in Germany, they made an igloo of 320... Fallen getting it. They made it out of 322 refrigerators. They made it out of 322 refrigerators. All right, so Fallen, we are going to show you where all the R's are listed in the puzzle. So there are all the R's in this puzzle. So Fallen, we know it is television related. That might work, but no one Fallen, he'll like, whoop. All right, I'm guessing again. And Fallen, if you don't want to take a guess, you can just pick the next number. But it's always better to take a guess. It is not Cooking Host. It is not Cooking Host. All right, Fallen. So with that, you get to choose the next number off the board. Twisted is 100% sure it's Green Acres. All right, number 8 it is. And here is the next question. This was the name of the pet dog of Dr. Dolittle in the Hugh Lofting books. You know, Twisted, you know Fallen's not going to pick 5 because you guys are begging him for it. You know he won't do it. I guarantee it. This was the name of the pet dog of Dr. Dolittle in the Hugh Lofting books. Twisted, you're trying to get me in trouble. This is a PG-13 show. You know that. Nope, not Roy. This was the name of the pet dog. Not Whelp, not Jack, not Fido. Now what we do is if we go through enough time and nobody gets it, I got one clue to go with this one. So we got one clue to go with this word. Then basically we show you the letters and nobody gets to guess at it. It's not Spot. It is not Max. We are looking for the name of Dr. Dolittle's pet dog in the books by Hugh Lofting. And Twisted just typing away any name he can think of. All right. Your clue to go with this is it's also a nautical term. It is also a nautical term. So we are looking for the name of the pet dog of Dr. Dolittle in the books by Hugh Lofty. All right. And with that, I try to start the timer right on the minute mark of my PC. So we're going to start the timer on this one. I think it's about a 45-second from when I push it, which usually means you guys got about 35. The one book you never read. See, we tried to educate them a little, Shay. Just be glad I actually checked the question files, because I have had some really nasty question files that have actually come from college quiz bowls, and it was like I have to literally go back and remove. I have a whole Excel sheet of just nothing but trivia questions. The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is Jib. The name of his pet dog in the books was Jib. All right, so nobody gets a shot at the board on this one, and there is only one J on the board. All right, Fallen. Let's see. He had Jib the dog, Pep the pig, I think. I can't remember the monkey's name. Chi-Chi, maybe? I think. All right, Fallen says numbers. No, he's not going to do the right thing. He's going his own way. I can't remember the other ones now, but I literally had one of my categories was literally all Dr. Dolittle pets. They were all the Dr. Dolittle pets, and I think it was a Jeopardy game we had done it, and most of them it was I gave you the pet name and you had to give me the animal, but there's a couple of them where I kind of swapped it up. All right, this time-wasting word is also the generic term for any kind of food that is coated in batter and deep fried. This time-wasting word is also the generic term for any kind of food that is coated in batter and deep fried. And I'll give you a hint, it's usually more associated with the South. Nope, is not meander. This time-wasting word is also the generic term for any kind of food that is coated and battered and deep fried. Nope, not dawdle. Not flash fried. All right, your second clue for this, blank away your time. When you are wasting your time, you blank away your time. Twisted, getting it. It is a fritter. You fritter away your time is also the name, the generic term given to any food that is coated and battered and deep fried. They are known as fritters. All right, Twisted, with that, we are going to show you the F's on the board, and there's only one F. So now's your chance if you think that's the answer.
I don't know that.
Twisted? What is the theme to our puzzle? You say it's Green Acres. Is it Green Acres? No. Oh, wait a minute. I got a sound effect I wanted to use for this. Hold on. I got a sound effect I wanted to use for wrong guesses, so bear with me. There we go. I have my sound effect. It is not Green Acres. All right, Twisty. I found that today. I've been looking for that for like weeks. And it's like I finally found it today. I got to figure out how I'm gonna sneak it in on everything. All right, Twisted. Where would you like to go? Number 5. All right, number 5. All right, now there's a word missing in the clue, so I'm going to apologize. This lovely man was one of Shakespeare's 2 gentlemen of Verona. This lovely man was one of Shakespeare's 2 gentlemen of Verona. Nope, not Vincent, not Romeo, not Arkenzo. This lovely man was one of Shakespeare's 2 gentlemen of Verona. Oh, I almost hit. Fallen, getting it. It is Valentine. Valentine was the name of one of the 2 gentlemen of Verona. All right, Fallen. Hey, PPQ, what's up? There are a few V's on the board. So, Fallen, we are looking for the theme to this puzzle, and it is related to television. It is related to television. See, now I'm going to use the right thing. And I have to get in here and to remove some of my bad questions, or my used questions, just so I don't keep looking for them. Fallen says it's gardening shows. Is it gardening shows? No, it is not gardening shows. So, Fallen, you get to choose the next number off the board. Cooking shows, obviously. So, again, you guys are slowly building up some of the words. And it looks like there may be a word in here twice. It looks like there may be a word in here twice. But we'll have to wait and see. All right, Fallen says number 18. Okay, I know which one this one is. This is the last name of the author of the 1976 epic Roots. This is the last name of the author of the 1976 epic Roots. Fallen in first. The last name is Haley. Alex Haley. Play Fallen. He's got the fast computer. He's got the fast computer. All right, Fallen. And there is a couple of H's up there. There are a couple of H's on the board. uh, so, Fallen, what is the theme to our puzzle? All right, Fallen, not going to take a guess. So that means, Fallen, you get to pick the next numbered clue. We've had 5 clues down so far. So, Fallen, which number would you like? And bear with me as I want to check and make sure. I think my camera froze up again. I think my camera froze up again. Hold on. Let me go look. Yeah, my camera froze. All right. Properties. Give me 1 minute, guys. Cancel. There we go. Like I said, I have way too much stuff running that I know is screwing the camera up. Don't say that, Twisted. I've already lost one laptop. I've already lost one laptop completely. All right, number 21. Red onions were originally grown in this nation. Red onions were originally grown in this nation. Oh, Twisted. Still in it. It is Italy. They were originally grown in Italy. All right, Twisty. We got some eyes on the board for you. So, Twisted, we are looking for the theme to this puzzle. Or you can pass and just pick the next number. He sees the word overdrive. Is it Knight Rider? No, it is not Knight Rider. All right, Twisted, where do we go next? It is not I'm sorry, it is not Knight Rider. All right. Question number 10 it is. This was the last name of Gulliver in Gulliver's Travels. This was the last name of Gulliver in Gulliver's Travels. Nope. His last name is not Gulliver, Twisted. It was Gulliver. This was the last name of Gulliver in Gulliver's Travels. Gulliver Crap. No, it is not Gulliver Crap. Not Gulliver Simpson. This was the last name of Gulliver in Gulliver's Travels. Nope, not Kelly, not White. See, Twisted, now I know you got a little girl, so it's like, do you remember reading any children's books to her? I'm just asking. This is the last name of Gulliver in Gulliver's Travels. Gulliver Cena. Not Baca, not Anderson. Not Tequila. Not Mitchell. Mark jumping in and taking it at the last second. It is Lemuel. It is Lemuel. You taught her to appreciate cartoons. All right, Mark, we are going to show you where the L's are on the board. And we got a few L's up there for you. So, Mark, the theme of the puzzle is television. The hint to the theme is television. What are we looking for? Twisted. I never learned how to read. Well, wait a minute now. Let me see if I get this right. You saw the word overdrive, but you don't know how to read. This is why he has twisted sense. So, Mark, we are looking for the theme to the puzzle. Or if you don't know it, you can pick the next number off the board. No, it is not Transformers. All right, so you get to pick the next number off the board, Mark. Well, see, that means you know if you see it up there, that means you know there's a trivia question with a O for a first letter for the answer. All right, Mark, going with number 1. Lithuania. This is a bird that has an eye bigger than its brain, according to all folk stories. This is a bird that has an eye bigger than its brain. Purple in first. It is the ostrich. So purple gets to see where all the O's are on the board. And we got a few O's up there. We got a few O's on the board. All right, purple. So again, the clue is television. What is the theme to our puzzle? No, it is not Doctor Who. Oh, wait a minute. Is it Doctor Who? No, it's not Doctor Who. All right, so purple. Which number would you like next? Which number would you like next? There are two words I think when they come up will give it away. There are two crossword puzzle words I think when they come up will give them away like in a heartbeat. All right, purple going to go with number 14. The biggest jam donut was made in January 1998 in this city in New York. The biggest jam donut was made in January 1998 in this city in New York. It is not Brooklyn, not Manhattan, not New York City, not the Bronx. Hoboken is in New Jersey, not New York, Twisted. Fallen getting it. It was the biggest jam donut ever made, I think was 23 pounds, I think. And it was made in Utica, New York. All right, Fallen gets to see where the U's are on the board. And we have only two U's on the entire puzzle board. All right, Fallen. We need a theme to this puzzle, and it is based on television. No cake for Fallen. Is it the Power Rangers? It is. It is indeed the Power Rangers. Oh God, I forgot. I don't have an eraser for the covers. It is indeed the Power Rangers. The words on the board are Overdrive, Lightspeed, Oliver, Jason, Colors, Angel, Grove, Samurai is up there, Dino, Megazord, and I don't remember what my HU I don't remember what my blank HU wanted. Yeah, it was a screw up when I made the puzzle, Mark. It was because I noticed it right when Fallen or Twisted revealed the V's. Right when he revealed the V's, it's like, oh, dang it, I have two overdrives on there. One was supposed to actually be Operation. I think the one going across was actually supposed to be Operation, and I typed in the wrong word when I put the puzzle together. Because there is an actual TV show that was called Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. Thunder. It might have been Thunder. I don't have the list right in front of me. My file pretty much is nothing but the actual questions. Twisted cries in his nachos. But yes, Samurai, Lightspeed, Mega Force I think is in there. Skull from the US version. And I don't remember what the other ones are right off the top of my... And Sentai. Sentai is one of them. But they were all related to the Power Rangers. All right, so that means Fallen is claiming a large prize tonight as well. Mark had it, but he couldn't get the trivia question in and answer in fast enough. Because when I see Mark say, aha, It's like he either knows it or he's really, really close. All right, so bear with me 1 minute, Fallen, as I go get the, because I can actually close this because that's the main game, and I don't need to keep a copy of it. uh, you want me to pull the hit list back up for you, Twisted, so you can hit him from that one? All right, Fallen, cleaning house tonight. Of course, like I said, he's playing with like some smart kids and a smart wife and a smart Fallen. So it's like he's got like four brains in the room at once, just to warn you. All right, so with that, Fallen, we have 180 treasure chests for you. So as you guys can see, the prizes you guys actually see on the screen, that's just part of what we actually give away. So Fallen, he's only working with 3 personalities. So Fallen, which treasure chest would you like me to open for you? Fallen going for 180. And in treasure chest number 180 for Fallen, it is the Cubert Mini Arcade Game. Bear with me, I actually have to go get this one. So this will be going to Fallen. Like I said, how they never got in trouble for copying Pop's boxes, I have no idea. But let's see. It still works. Oh wait. I gotta turn the volume down. There we go. And let me get the good webcam up. There we go. So Fallen will be getting the Cubert Mini Arcade Game. And for those of you guys that didn't hear it, I'm sitting there staring at it on the camera, and I'm like, I got to turn the box around to look to see if it's working right. Give me 1 minute. Like I said, I got so much stuff going on the camera. The camera is pretty much locking up. So I gotta figure out what takes care of that. You'll give me $5 if I take the batteries out of it. So that will be going to Fallen. And that goes with his Freddy keyring. Alright, so. And Mark, like I said, I don't think you were here earlier. If you were still here, did you get the warrior yet? Did you get the warrior piece? The reason I ask is there was supposed to be an extra piece, a side piece that was supposed to go in with it. And no. And apparently, when I took it out and put it in the box and shipped it to you, it missed the box. Um, so I was just wondering if it got to you yet. No, one dead laptop is enough, Twisted. One dead laptop is totally enough. All right. So, as I promised,
Sorry, I don't know that.
we're going to do another list tonight. And we are, wow, we're a little ahead of schedule. We're a little ahead of schedule. Um, all right, so give me 1 minute to get these written down. Don't save those. And where's my game show lists? Bear with me, guys. I'm getting there. I promise. I should be having the music back on when I'm doing this, shouldn't I? The Newlywed Game. Yeah, right. Thanks. Great song. All right, there we go. All right, so for our final game of the evening, we are going back to our tried and true lists. And again, for those of you that have never been here before, it is very simple. We have a topic. It could be a word topic. It could be a word-based phrase, such as hit blank. It could be hit phrases in which the word hit can be anywhere in the phrase. Or it could be a themed one, such as the fictional turtles list that we did Wednesday. I think you should bribe the mailman and say it fall out of the truck. Behind one of these items is another small prize. Behind one of these other items, there will be another vault shot. So you can have a vault shot or a small prize for this list. And for this list, ladies and gentlemen, it's another word phrase. However, it is not completely clean, just to warn you on this one. We are looking for gun or guns phrases. Oh, Fallen has put our game on hold for the moment. Fallen putting our game on hold. I'm glad I did not start the Amazon timer. As Fallen is claiming a will shot. All right, Fallen, the wheel is in front of you. We don't know what's going to come up. He could lose everything. Again, the two white spots are basically bankrupt, where all your whammies are going to go bye-bye. The light green is basically a vault shot. The yellow is a small prize. I'm trying to remember what my blue spot is. Well, we'll worry about it if we get to there. So with that, Fallen declares the wheel spin. Oh, it came up no prize. No prize for you on that one, Fallen. Sorry, man. It did fall on the brown, which is basically no prizes for you on that. Oh, I know what the blue, if you use the wheel, I forgot about this. The blue is basically if you spin the wheel, and you land on the blue spot, you get what's basically called steal a double. Which means, for instance, if Twisted gets 2 spaces on this list, Fallen has a marker So would have had a marker, so to say, where he could claim one of those two spots after the list is done, before the prize is revealed. That's what the blue is, and the red is basically a one-player game. Yes, the word GUN must be in the phrase, Che. There will be no. There are two rules to phrases unless I tell you otherwise, and I will explain both of these rules here in a moment. The rule for the list, and again, I got to move this up a little bit just so we can see them all, is the word gun is either preceded or followed by full words. So, for instance, Twisted says Guns N' Roses. If there was Guns N' Roses in there, that would count because it's actually a title. So, for instance, you cannot use, and I'm going to use a weird one. You cannot say Gunny Sergeant because NY Sergeant doesn't make up a word in any shape or fashion. All right, so let's see what we had. We had Guns N' Roses, Annie Get Your Gun, Guns A-Blazing, Fallen taking the first one, which is Smoking Gun. Fallen going to be getting himself in all sorts of trouble tonight. Let's see what else we had. We had Top Gun, Gun in My Mouth, Son of a Gun, which almost was in there. It was almost, I almost put Son of a Gun in there, and I'm like, no, I didn't like that one for being a PG-13 show. Looking down the barrel of a gun, going down, guns blazing. You guys, somebody needs to chop off Fallen's fingers, apparently. Gonna go. Nope, gonna go, not there, Took. I'm trying to make sure I've got one jump of a gun. I got one. You guys are like close to someone. You guys are close to one, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to give it to you or not. All right, there we go. It doesn't like certain certain ones of my thing. I know what it is. I just don't know how to fix it just yet. I'm gonna say you guys are like circling around number 9, but number 9 has to be specific. I think it's the only one I've got that it has to be that specific on. And I'm gonna say, just at my guess, 8 will take you a while. Like I said, because I've got I've still got the face rig software in there, which is screwing with the camera. I'm trying to chop it out, and unfortunately, the microphone doesn't seem to like some of my Streamlabs stuff, which kind of sucks because it's like making my life a heck of a lot easier. It doesn't like all my stream labels apparently. All right, so again, you guys have been bouncing around number 9, 3, 5, and 8. We're not there yet. Oh, I haven't even looked at the timer. Amazon, start 20-minute timer. Amazon, start 20-minute timer.
20 minutes.
Thank you.
Starting now.
All right, so again, we are looking for gun or guns phrases. And as I said, there were a couple of rules for those of you that have never done this before with us. What we try to do, and I will tell you if there's a break in the rule, is whatever comes before or after in a word phrase will make an entire sentence, or will make valid words. So, for instance, a gun to your head makes a complete group of words, legitimate words. Sawed-off shotgun. Whereas gunny sergeant, and again, I use this one as an example, wouldn't work because you have gun, then you have not NYSE sergeant, which does not make a complete word or words in themselves. One of the tricks is sometimes when I put these together, you got to think a little outside the box. Now, that's not to say it's necessarily on this list, but an example that we had was, I'm trying to think of one right off the top of my head. Stars. There was one we had where it was star phrases. And there was a very, very, no, it wasn't star. The big guns, the pellet gun, the cap gun, BB gun. And like I said, there's one where you guys have been, there's only one I have here. Nope, I don't think anybody ever said gun shy. Or somebody said it, maybe. Let me see, did somebody say gun shy? Yeah, Twisted actually said it. I'm trying to think if I can come up with one for gun right off the top of my head. Actually, I have one. All right. So you guys will know this is not up here. For instance, the gun phrase is Gundam, Gundam. Gundam is a legitimate word because gun and damn, two separate words, are pushed together. So you can get some off-the-wall ones where you may not think it works, but it is a complete word and phrase, so it actually does go together. Yeah, exactly, like Gundam Wing. And properties. I just wish I knew why my camera was just canceled. It's like every so often I just have to reset the cam. Which makes zero sense because I have absolutely lost absolutely nothing. Gunning for it. Gun for it. Gun for the bad guy. Tattoo gun. I like the tattoo gun. So again, you guys have been right around number 9. I will tell you that right now. Number 9 is the only one I have that I have to have it exact because we're looking for a specific phrase. Under the gun. Number 3, 5, and 8, you don't have to be as exact on. The guy with the gun is the guy who makes the rules. That's true. Oh, I'm out of lemonade. Damn it. Ganuna? Ganuna? Took, you're trying to hurt my head. You know that, right? Your gun is digging in my hip. You better be careful. He might actually use it, Fallen. He might actually use it. Gunpowder, not there. Oh. I'm not even going to say anything on that one, Twisted. I am not saying one word. I refuse to acknowledge that comment. Gunship, not what we are looking for. I know better, because then he'll come back on Monday and just go all out crazy with his hip. Gunned me? Took, you're making my head hurt. You're pulling a fizzy. Gun dealer, gunsmith, not what we are looking for. So again, you guys have given me a phrase. You guys have actually given me a 2-word phrase that I need more for number 9. So I'm giving you guys a little help on that one. You guys have given me a 2-word phrase for number 9 that I need more for because we're looking for a complete phrase for that one. Let's see. So again, I don't give any hints till the timer starts beeping. And again, somebody behind one of these. Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Mrs. Fallen, do me a favor. Take that staff and just crack him over the head one time for me. Just once. That's all I need. It's just one crack. I'm still trying to figure this one out. Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so checking to make sure my Oh, okay. It didn't click. It did not click in the slightest. It did not click in the slightest. All right, so like I said, you guys, I want to say about 4 or 5 of you were right around number 9. I mean, you guys were all right around it. And I want to say I saw the first half of the phrase and I saw the second half of the phrase. They just weren't all together. Surprisingly, number 3, number 8, and number 5 have not come up. Have not come up at all. 3, 8, and 5 have not come up at all. Carzy Gun Barney. Give it the gun. Gunfight. Gunfight at the OK Corral. Amazon, how much time is left?
You have 11 minutes left on your 20-minute timer.
All right, so it's working. It's working like it's supposed to. Gunboat diplomacy. So again, for those of you that are here and watching, one of the things that we do to get you guys to come back is we do the loyalty things. Oh, Che got it. Che nailing it. It was gun the engine. I couldn't take gun it. I couldn't take just gun it up. That didn't work. Gun the engine, definitely in there. All right, so we are down to 3. So let's see. Fallens with 2, Twisted with 3, Che with 2 so far. Like I said, ignore the 0-0 timers on there because it does. My computer has issues in that regard. Like I said, you guys bounced around number 9 a lot. Number 3, nobody's been close on yet. Number 8, nobody's been close on yet. Well, no, I can't say that either. You guys had the right theme for 8 at one point. Number 9, we're still waiting for the perfect match. And 3, nobody has been close on. Machine Gun Kelly. I like that one. I like the Machine Gun Kelly one. And you guys will notice that we had, to start with, we had gangster movies. Then we had the hit list. And then we had the gun list. So we kind of had a theme, even though it wasn't Gangster Day today. It was more along the lines of I wanted to use all 3 of them on Wednesday, but I just didn't do it. Just run toward the sound of gunfire. Thank you for that, Angela. Stun gun, hidden gun, reports of gunfire. All good, but not what we are looking for. The gun that won the West. See, I preferred the shakiest gun in the West. See, normally I put 1 movie title in here. If I did, it would have been The Man with the Golden Gun. That would have been my movie title if I had put a movie title in here tonight. All right, so again, you guys were right around number 9. You guys were right around number 9. I am getting by, Angela. I am getting by. Let's think. Let me think. Ow. Leg pinch. Leg pinch. You can catch a monkey with a shotgun in a sack. And you know this how, Twisty? All right, so again, nobody's been close on number 3. Number 8, you guys were working on a theme earlier. You guys just gave up on that theme too quick. And like I said, number 9, you guys had it, or you had parts of it twice. You had parts of it twice. Gun Expo, nope. Nope, not Machine Gun Kelly. Call Shotgun. Let's see. I don't want to give any hints yet. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are here for the first time, I want to welcome you guys to List Wits. We are the only interactive game show that comes to you live from Twitch. We also come to you from YouTube, Mixer, and StreamMe, even though we never get any real crowds from there for the most part. But we are one of the few shows where you guys can actually play to win actual prizes. As you guys saw tonight, Fallen's basically cleaning house tonight so far. Gunpowder, treason, and plot. But we give away pretty much various collectibles. You guys don't pay for shipping. You guys don't pay for handling. I take care of all of that. It just takes me a while to get this stuff out to you guys, and I promise I do it. Twisted can vouch for it. Angela can vouch. Metal Mogwai can vouch for it. Fallen can vouch for it. Talia Took can vouch for it. Show can vouch for it a lot. Red Walrus isn't even in here tonight, apparently. He doesn't love me no more. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I need either taking out the big guns or bring out the big guns. You guys had done big guns earlier. You guys had done bring out guns. Hey, South was good. But I needed the whole phrase put together. So I needed either taking out the big guns or bringing out the big guns. Because it is an actual legitimate phrase. I've got to figure that out. I got to figure out what's causing that problem. And like I said, I'm laying odds. Oh, I like the 21 gun salute. I think that's the first time I saw that one. I am laying odds it's the Streamlabs widgets, unfortunately. That's what I'm laying odds on, because it's basically when one goes out, yeah, I'm gonna say I know it's the Streamlabs widgets, which sucks because I really like them down there. I really like them down there. I don't want to lose them. Check out these guns. They actually tried that one. I think Twisted tried it. We didn't believe him. I like the 21 gun salute though one. That one was great. All right, so I think we're down to about 2 minutes, folks. 2 minutes, and then we'll start giving you guys some hints for the last two. Twisted with Gatling gun, gun rights, gun threat. All right. So, like I said, his tattooed on Fallen's tramp stamp. There's no telling what's on his tramp stamp. There's no telling what's on Fallen's tramp stamp, Twisted. All right, so we are down to 2. And I am going to close this to see if this helps speed a few things up. Like I said, because it's weird, because I'm like showing no drop frames, but my camera's cracky, my microphone's audio is dropping in and out. I can always do this. Twisted, you have 3. You're tied with Shay at the moment. Shay's got 3. You got 3. Fallen's got 2. All right, let me think. Um, Chase your spirit animal? No, you just want her to feed you, Twisted. I know what you want. You want more of those poppers. Um, ow. All right, so we are looking for gun phrases. No, the stream didn't stop, South. It's just the camera and the volume have been acting up. The camera and the volume are acting up. Surprised I haven't lost. See, now that I say something, I've got to learn not to say that. But no, my camera is freezing and my microphone is acting up. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it's because of the Streamlabs stuff. So I got to figure that one out. Amazon, how much timer is left?
Your timer is currently being delivered.
That's what I figured. Amazon, stop timer. All right, we have hit the time limit on this one, folks. So we're going to... Amazon, stop timer. Thank you. So we got to give you guys some hints. Now, when you guys went on the streak of naming some various guns, I had saw machine gun, taser gun, stun gun, shotgun. I'm going to tell you, you guys were on the right track. You guys were on the right track on that one. Where you guys were just naming off various guns. I will give you a little hint. It's not as lethal. It is not as lethal. So think a little less lethal. And there it is, Talia. Talia jumping in and taking the paintball gun. And for number 3, think I'm gonna give you one name to start with. Kitty. So that's your first clue for number 3. Think Kitty. I got another one, but I don't want to give that one out yet. So your first clue for number 3 is Kitty. Oh, Twisted jumping in. Gunsmoke. The brothel owner, Kitty. The sheriff's love interest. I had Kitty, I had Chester, and I had Dodge. Those were the 3 I had on my hint list. All right, so our gun phrases, which Twist is going to probably use on Fallen if he gets this one. We had smoking gun, with guns blazing, gun smoke, jump the gun the engine, stick to your guns, gun to your head, paintball gun, bring out the guns, and a hired gun. So those were the 10 on our gun list. So with that, we're going to load these up. And we're going to put 1 player slot and 1 vault slot in here. Let's see what we got. We had Twisted with the most. Twisted snuck in with the 4th one. And we know he's going to go hire a hired gun to take out Fallen if Fallen gets it. And it is not the hired gun. So Twisted, you got to do all the shooting yourself from here on out. But we got to do Twisted again. And he's going to put a gun to Fallen's head. And he's going to miss the target. Right on his head, and he misses the target. All right, that means we turn our attention to Shay, who decided to bring out the big guns. Oop, get back there. Is it? Bring out the big guns to fight you guys. It is not the big guns. All right, that means Fallen's at 2, Twisted's at 2, and Shay is at 2. And just because I want to see what happens when Fallen goes down guns blazing, we're going to do Fallen's next. It is not with guns blazing. All right, that means we turn our attention back over to Twisted, who sticks to his guns and does not get anything out of it. And again, folks, I have no idea where the slots are. I do not know. I'm hoping that did not erase. No, it couldn't have erased it because I didn't change it. I do not know where the actual answers are. It is done totally randomly by the computer. Oh, Shay says it's lucky number 5. You think she's jumping the gun and it might be behind number 4? There it is. Shay will be getting the small prize. And because it was lucky number 4 and not lucky number 5, we have to check number 5 for her. And is it the vault? It is not the vault. All right, so Shay will be getting the small prize. Sorry, Shay, I do have the caps on. I forget about that all the time. And that means it is down to Fallen, Twisted, and Talia. And we are going to check with Twisted and the Gunsmoke. Ironically, it's Gunsmoke and Smoking Gun. Now it gets interesting. It's down to Fallen and Talia for the vault. So we're going to find out if the smoking gun pointed at Fallen's head is a paint gun or not. No, it is Talia. Talia will be getting the vault shot here momentarily. Fallen does not get shot tonight. Fallen does not get shot by Twisted and Shay tonight. Oh, all right, so bear with me 1 minute as I have to go do a couple things here. So we're going to set up the price screen real quick as we close this out. And from current slide. Now, I don't remember which number Fallen picked. I think he picked 179 for the small prizes, Shay. But don't quote me right on that one. So, treasure chest. All right, so with that, Shay. Well, South is your bad luck charm at times, Twisty. He is at times. All right, so with that, Shay, you get to choose a number between 1 and 179. I knew that was coming. I shouldn't have even asked. I should have just said, we're opening treasure chest 5. I should have known. So again, in here it could be anything from Hot Wheels to magnets to chess pieces. These are all our smaller prizes. And for you, Shay, behind treasure chest number 5, it is... Wait, where'd my chat bot go? There we go. In treasure chest number 5 for you, my dear, it is the DC Bombshell Magnet Wonder Woman. This is from their remake from the 1950s. This is the Wonder Woman magnet number 1, which means we're actually only down to 5 magnets. I may have to go get some more smalls for prizes, so I don't do everything in Happy Meals toys. So, Shay, this will be going to you. Shay, when you get the chance, I just need you to send me your mailing address. That's all I need. I tend to put your username on the address unless you want your real name on there. Think everybody would want that? What? She getting shot with paintballs? I don't think so. So bear with me, my dear, as I write this down. And again, you can send it to me on the Twitch messaging system, or there's contact information listed in there. And I will hold on to that. And that goes. Come on, drawer. This is what happens when you like bend it before it's ready. So yeah, like I said, just send me your mailing address. Like I said, you don't have to put your real name on it. If you don't, I will put the Cooking with Shay username on there, so that it will get to you. And we have one more thing to take care of before we wrap this up tonight. All right, Talia. With that, you have the option of the orange row or the white row. You have the option of the orange row or the white row. Which row would you like me to pull an incorrect number from? All right, we are going to take an incorrect number out of the orange row. And coming off of the orange row, we're dumping the 5. All right, Talia, so with that, my dear, we need the 4-digit number that you think is opening the vault this evening. So, Talia, what 4-digit number would you like to try tonight? All right, Talia says the number is 7729. We plug the number into the computer screen. We hit the little red button. And we hear... It is not 7729. Unfortunately, that is not the combination of the vault, which means it is still closed for the evening. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are going to wrap things up tonight as soon as I get over to the right screen. Oh, that's the wrong screen. Bear with me because I have this in a certain spot. I want to test this tonight, so just to see if it works. But ladies and gentlemen, oh, that won't work because that's got me on the screen. There we go. We'll put me up here for now. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank those of you that have joined us through all the camera and microphone issues. Like I said, I know what it is. I gotta hope I can find a workaround, because if I don't, I gotta lose all of these names right down here. The thing is, I think it should have flipped one person. I think it should have flipped one person, and it didn't do it. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Shay. Congratulations to Fallen. Fallen basically 3 prizes tonight, and he basically kicked Twisty's butt all evening. Well, Shay, please let everybody know, because like I said, the thing is, the more people I get in, usually that means, and I'm going to sound a little selfish, it usually means the more bits show up. The more bits show up, that means more money into the prize pile. And basically, I take the prize pile money, and I literally go buy more prizes and more postage stuff. That's why you guys do see a donation thing on there. You see what the popping noise was? It was you. No, I think the other one was the it's the microphone. It is definitely the microphone. But as we always say, ladies and gentlemen, you can exercise the body, and that's a fantastic thing. But if you don't exercise the little gray cells, the rest of it, it's not going to do you any good. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wish you guys a very good night. And we will be on tomorrow afternoon doing something on the PlayStation 4. I think we're going to do Telltale's Tales from the Battlefront. I think I'm gonna play that one again. So again, congratulations to the winners. Like I said, Shay, just make sure you give me your address, and I will get this out to you as soon as I can. No promises on how long it takes, just because of my current situation. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna wish you guys a good night, and we will see you guys either tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, we will see you guys on Wednesday. So until then, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry. Bear with me, guys. There we go. That should do it. Or maybe not. There we go.